Creating a video podcast is easier than you think, and you can do it all with just your phone. This step-by-step guide will walk you through recording, editing, and publishing a full video podcast using the device you already have. So you're going to need 2 apps for this, and they're both free. You'll need the Riverside app and Spotify for Creators. So go ahead and download those to get started. So the first app that you're going to open up is Riverside. You'll need to sign up for an account or log in if you already have one. Then once you're in the Riverside app, you're going to swipe and create a new studio for your podcast. So select Create New Studio, name your studio the name of your podcast. Select whether you want it to be audio only or audio and video. I always suggest recording video as well, even if you are planning to do an audio only podcast, because this is just going to give you more content that you can use for promotion. So select Create, and now you'll be brought into that studio. When you're ready to record, select Record. Then you'll be brought into this page where you can check your camera view. You will want to stabilize your phone in some way, so get something like a tripod. And then there are a couple things that you want to consider if you are doing a video podcast. You're going to want your face to be lit properly, so you can sit in front of a window for natural light on your face, or get something like a ring light, a softbox light, or a panel light. And if you want better audio quality, you can always plug in an external phone microphone into your phone and use that while recording. You also want to make sure that your background is clear and distraction-free so it looks nice in the final video. And the last thing to consider is that video podcasts are usually in landscape mode, so you are going to want to turn your phone horizontally. When you're ready to join the studio, select Join. Once you're ready to record, you can select this Record button in the top corner. The platform will count down for you. And then you can record your podcast. If you mess up, just go back to the beginning of the sentence and start again. This is going to help make editing a lot easier. So when you're done recording, you would just press this stop button, and you'll see that recording uploading to the cloud. This means that that recording is not taking up any space on your device, so you don't have to worry about that. Once it's ready, select Check It Out. So now you'll see that recording right here within the app. It's saved to the cloud, it's not saved to your phone. So you're going to select that recording, and then you'll see this new edit button. So select that. And this is Riverside's app editor. So because you're editing on your phone, it is going to crop in on a vertical aspect ratio. You're just going to select this 9:16 aspect ratio button at the bottom and change it to landscape, which is 16:9. Then you want to trim the beginning and the end of your podcast. So maybe you didn't get right into the show, you can trim that beginning, and maybe you lingered a little bit at the end, you can trim that end off. So you're just going to select Trim, and you'll see that as you trim along the timeline here, the words will be getting deleted out of the transcript. So that part is coming out of the final video. So I know that I started at Welcome Back to Talking 20, so I'm going to delete everything before Welcome Back to Talking 20 podcast. Now it starts there. Let's take a look. Welcome back to Talking 20 podcast. Today, I am talking about how... Okay, perfect. And then I'm just going to trim the end off as well. Now I'm just going to select this little back button. And then I'm going to go into Cut. So this is Riverside's super intuitive text-based editor, but on your mobile. It's pretty cool. So essentially what you're going to do is you're going to go through your transcript. And you're going to find the parts that you want taken out of the final episode. So maybe you stumbled over your words and you restarted the sentence. You're going to want to take that part out. So let's go through this transcript here. I know at the end here, I messed up quite a few times. So you can see here, I restarted, thanks so much, and then I say thanks so much again. So I'm just going to select all the words that I want deleted. And if you see a dot, that means there's a silence, so you can delete that as well. And then press delete. That's going to delete that section. Now you can also go section by section if you toggle along this bottom menu here, and you can select it section by section rather than word for word, which may make it a little bit quicker for you. So go through your podcast and delete any parts that you want taken out of it. Now the last thing that you can do in the Riverside editor here is add dynamic animated captions. This is going to help pull your viewer along throughout the video. So just select captions, and you can select from any of these presets. But then you can also edit the preset to match your font, your brand colors, the style that you want, the animation style. So you can use this bottom menu here to play around with the look of your captions. And you'll see they automatically get put at the bottom of your podcast. If you wanted to move them around, you would just select them on the canvas, and you can move them around to wherever you'd like. So when you're done, you're going to select the purple export button at the top, and you can export it as either a video or an audio podcast. You can export in up to 4K, so this is great if you use your phone's back camera and it has 4K capabilities. You can also remove background noise, and you can normalize the audio levels. So that's going to make sure that it's a comfortable audio level for your listener. When you're ready, select export video. While it's exporting, you can keep editing if you'd like, or you can go back to the recordings. You'll see your video podcast exporting right here. So once that video is exported, it will say exported right here. You can select it. You can select the edit button to go back and edit it more if you wanted to make some changes, or you can select share. Select save, and this is going to save directly to your phone's camera roll. Now, at this point in time, you can't upload a video podcast using Spotify for podcasters on your phone. But you can do this super easily if you just open up Riverside on the web. Your recording will already be there. You can select the Spotify for Podcasters button, and this is going to walk you through the process of publishing that video podcast to Spotify and the audio version to other various platforms. So it's pretty cool, right? And this is just the beginning. Riverside is always working to improve the app and the user experience and add features that you want to see. So definitely let me know in the comments if there's anything that you'd like to see specifically within the Riverside app, and I can relay that to the team. I'll leave a link for you to try out Riverside in the description of this video so you can try out this workflow and see if it works for you. I also included a playlist of videos to help you get started. If you want to go a little bit more in depth with editing a video podcast, I'm going to leave a video here for you to watch next that's going to walk you through using Riverside on the web, and you'll see a ton more features that you can use to edit your podcast. And if you're just getting started on video podcasting, I highly suggest you watch this video next. It's going to teach you everything that I wish I knew before I started video podcasting. So everything you need to know is in that video. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. If you liked the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up to let me know, and consider subscribing to the channel for more content just like this. My name is Bridget O'Rourke, and I'll see you next week. Bye.